हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम टू माय यूट्यूब चैनल माइंड स्पार्क जर्नी। आज हम शुरू करने जा रहे हैं एक MCQs की सीरीज़ कंप्यूटर एप्लीकेशन पे, जिसमें कवर होंगे कंप्यूटर एप्लीकेशन के सभी टॉपिक्स। आज का हमारा पहला टॉपिक रहेगा हिस्ट्री एंड जनरेशन ऑफ कंप्यूटर, जिसको हम कवर करेंगे 3 वीडियोज़ में, और ये आज की हमारी फर्स्ट वीडियो है। तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं। क्वेश्चन नंबर 1, व्हाट वाज द प्राइमरी टेक्नोलॉजी यूज्ड इन फर्स्ट जनरेशन कंप्यूटर्स? ऑप्शन ए ट्रांजिस्टर्स, ऑप्शन बी वैक्यूम ट्यूब्स, ऑप्शन सी इंटीग्रेटेड सर्किट्स, ऑप्शन डी माइक्रोप्रोसेसर्स। एंड द आंसर इज ऑप्शन बी, दैट इज वैक्यूम ट्यूब्स। क्वेश्चन नंबर 2, which was the first electronic general purpose computer? Option A ENIAC, option B UNIVAC, option C IBM 1401, option D Mark First. And the answer is option A, that is ENIAC. Question number 3, ENIAC stood for option A electronic numerical integrator and computer, option B electronic numerical integrator and calculator, option C electronic network integrator and calculator, option D none of the above. And the answer is option B, that is electronic numerical integrator and calculator. Question number 4, which of the following was not a characteristic of first generation computers? Option A use of punch cards, option B large size, option C low cost, option D high heat emission. And the answer is option C, that is low cost. Question number 5, the first computer to use stored program concept was option A ENIAC, option B UNIVAC, option C EDVAC, option D Mark First. And the answer is option C, that is EDVAC. Question number 6, which technology replaced vacuum tubes in the second generation of computers? Option A transistors, option B microprocessors, option C integrated circuits, option D LSI chips. And the answer is option A, that is transistors. Question number 7, which of these is a second generation computer? Option A UNIVAC First, option B IBM 7090, option C Mark 1, option D ENIAC. And the answer is option B, that is IBM 7090. Question number 8, the second generation of computers used which type of memory? Option A magnetic core memory, option B punch cards, option C paper tape, option D semiconductor memory. And the answer is option A, that is magnetic core memory. Question number 9, the invention of the transistor is credited to option A John Bardeen, Walter Brattain, option B Bill Gates, option C Alan Turing, option D Steve Jobs. And the answer is option A, that is John Bardeen, Walter Brattain and William Shockley. Question number 10, which operating system was widely used on second generation computers? Option A Unix, option B DOS, option C OS/360, option D none of the above. And the answer is option D, that is none of the above. Second generation computer had no operating system as we know today. Question number 11, which component replaced the transistors in third generation computers? Option A vacuum tube, option B integrated circuits, option C microprocessor, option D semiconductor. And the answer is option B, that is integrated circuit. Question number 12, which of the following was a third generation computer? Option A IBM 360, option B UNIVAC First, option C ENIAC, option D Mark Second. And the answer is option A, that is IBM 360. Question number 13, the development of high level programming languages such as COBOL and Fortran occurred during which generation of computer? Option A first generation, option B second generation, option D third generation, option D fourth generation. And the answer is option C, that is third generation. Question number 14, The third generation of computers is characterized by use of transistors. Option B, use of integrated circuits. Option C, use of vacuum tubes. Option D, none of the above. And the answer is option B, that is use of integrated circuits. Question number 15. Which of the following is a characteristic of third generation computers? Option A, small in size. Option B, high processing speed. Option C, use of multiprogramming. Option D, all of the above. And the answer is option D, that is all of the above. Question number 16. What is the key feature of fourth generation computers? Option A, use of vacuum tubes. Option B, use of transistors. Option C, use of microprocessors. Option D, use of integrated circuits. And the answer is option C, that is use of microprocessors. Question number 17. Which of the following computers was built using microprocessors? Option A, IBM 360. Option B, Apple second. Option C, UNIVAC first. Option D, IBM 7090. And the answer is option B, that is Apple second. Question number 18. What does VLSI stands for, which was used in fourth generation computers? Option A, very large software integration. Option B, very large scale integration. Option C, very low software integration. Option D, virtual large scale integration. And the answer is option B, that is very large scale integration. Question number 19. Which of the following is a fourth generation computer? Option A, UNIVAC first. Option B, IBM PC. Option C, Mark second. Option D, ENI AC. And the answer is option B, that is IBM PC. Question number 20. The era of personal computers began in the fourth generation with the invention of option A, microprocessors. Option B, transistors. Option C, integrated circuits. Option D, magnetic core memory. And the answer is option A, that is microprocessors. Question number 21. Which technology is primary focus of the fifth generation computers? Option A, artificial intelligence. Option B, quantum computing. Option C, superconductivity. Option D, virtual reality. And the answer is option A, that is artificial intelligence. Question number 22. The fifth generation computers aim to use option A, artificial intelligence to make computer more intelligent. Option B, transistors. Option C, optical storage. Option D, microprocessors. And the answer is option A, that is artificial intelligence to make computers more intelligent. Question number 23. Which of the following is a feature of fifth generation computers? Option A, use of quantum processor. Option B, use of nanotechnology. Option C, use of supercomputers. Option D, all of the above. And the answer is option D, that is all of the above. Question number 24. The world's first quantum computer was developed by option A, IBM. Option B, Google. Option C, D-Wave. Option D, Apple. And the answer is option C, that is D-Wave. Question number 25. Which is an example of a fifth generation computer? Option A, IBM 7090. Option B, UNIVAC first. Option C, Cray 1. Option D, none of the above. And the answer is option D, that is none of the above. Fifth generation computers include advanced supercomputers and AI driven systems, but no specific named examples yet. Question number 26. Which generation of computers first saw the development of high level languages like C and Pascal? Option A, first generation. Option B, second generation. Option C, third generation. Option D, fourth generation. And the answer is option C, that is third generation. Question number 27. The primary difference between fourth and fifth generation computers is option A, the speed. Option B, the presence of AI in fifth generation. Option C, use of magnetic tapes. Option D, cost. And the answer is option B, that is the presence of artificial intelligence in fifth generation. Question number 28. The UNIVAC first was a microcomputer, personal computer, mainframe computer, or supercomputer. And the answer is option C, that is mainframe computer. Question number 29. The use of integrated circuits ICs begin in option A, first generation, option B, second generation, option C, third generation, option D, fourth generation. And the answer is option C, that is third generation. Question number 30. Which of the following is true about third generation computers? Option A, they were large in size. Option B, they were slower compared to second generation computers. Option C, they were more reliable than earlier generations. Option D, they used vacuum tubes. And the answer is option C, that is they were more reliable than earlier generations. Question number 31. The first computer to use transistors was ENIAC. Option B, UNIVAC first. Option C, IBM 7090. Option D, IBM 1401. And the answer is option C, that is IBM 7090. Question number 32. Which of the following languages was designed for business application and widely used in the second generation computers? Option A, COBOL. Option B, C++. Option C, Python. Option D, Pascal. And the answer is option A, that is COBOL. Question number 33. The development of the microprocessor is credited to option A, IBM, option B, Intel, option C, Microsoft, option D, Apple. And the answer is option B, that is Intel. Question number 34. Which of the following is a feature of fifth generation computers? Option A, quantum computing. Option B, use of vacuum tubes. Option C, artificial intelligence. Option D, all of the above. And the answer is option C, that is artificial intelligence. Question number 35. The first generation of computers were primarily programmed using option A, machine language. Option B, assembly language. Option C, high level language. Option D, intermediate language. And the answer is option A, that is machine language. Question number 36. Which of the following was the primary disadvantage of first generation computers? Option A, high power consumption. Option B, large size. Option C, high cost. Option D, all of the above. And the answer is option D, that is all of the above. Question number 37. The UNIVAC first was the first computer to be commercially produced. What does UNIVAC stand for? Option A, Universal Automatic Computer. Option B, Universal Arithmetic Calculator. Option C, Universal Automatic Calculator. Option D, Universal Actual Computer. And the answer is option A, that is Universal Automatic Computer. Question number 38. What was the primary language used for programming in first generation computers? Option A, Fortran. Option B, assembly language. Option C, machine language. Option D, COBOL. And the answer is option C, that is machine language. Question number 39. ENIAC was developed by option A, Bill Gates and Paul Allen. Option B, John Etenshoff and Clifford Berry. Option C, John Presper Eckert and John W. Mauchly. Option D, Charles Babbage. And the answer is option C, that is J.P. Eckert and J.W. Mauchly. Question number 40. Which of the following devices was used for input in first generation computers? Option A, keyboard. Option B, punch cards. Option C, mouse. Option D, touch screen. And the answer is option B, that is punch cards. Question number 41. Which of the following programming languages were introduced in the second generation? Option A, C++. Option B, Fortran. Option C, Python. option D Java. And the answer is option B, that is Fortran. Question number 42nd. The IBM 7090 was an example of a option A microcomputer, option B personal computer, option C mainframe computer, option D supercomputer. And the answer is option C, that is mainframe computers. Question number 43. The second generation computers used transistors instead of vacuum tubes. What is a transistor primarily used for? Option A storage, option B output, option C amplification of electrical signals, option D calculation. And the answer is option C, that is amplification of electrical signals. Question number 44. What was the size of second generation computer compared to first generation computer? Same size, much smaller, slightly smaller, larger. And the answer is option B, that is much smaller. Question number 45. Which of the following was a major advantage of second generation computers over first generation computers? Option A faster processing speed, option B lower cost, option C less power consumption, option D all of the above. And the answer is option D, that is all of the above. Question number 46. Integrated circuits allowed third generation computers to become option A smaller, faster and more reliable, option B slower and less reliable, option C larger and more expensive, option D none of the above. And the answer is option A, that is smaller, faster and more reliable. Question number 47. What was one of the key advantage of third generation computers? Option A high level programming languages, option B easy portability, option C use of liquid cooling system, option D use of vacuum tubes. And the answer is option A, that is high level programming languages. Question number 48. Which programming language used in third generation computers was developed by Grace Hopper? Option A option A Java, option B COBOL, option C Fortran, option D BASIC. And the answer is option B, that is COBOL. Question number 49. The use of operating system started in the third generation of computers. What does an operating system do? Option A directly controls hardware operations, option B manages memory and processes, option C allow user interaction with hardware, option D all of the above. And the answer is option D, that is all of the above. Question number 50. The IBM 360 series was a family of computers introduced in the third generation computers. What was the major innovation of this series? Option A first microprocessor based machine, option B compatibility across different models, option C ability to run AI algorithm, option D high speed input output. And the answer is option B, that is compatibility across different models.
If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss out our new videos.